Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that your adrenaline has absolutely maxed out, no sir, you haven't seen anything just yet. This fight is going to be the proverbial shot in the arm. It is going to be such a tasty concert. Why? Because these two gentlemen are going to be fighting each other as foes in this ring. But they are friends, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the fact that this is going to be the semi-finale decider for the men. And to do this, dance right here in the ring, representing Jalandhar, Punjab, making his way to the ring from Team Pavan. It is the devil himself. It is Suraj Bahadur.
Here we go. This is the second semi-final slot decider. Suraj, the devil Bahadur, smoking on record for 7 wins and 10 losses. But don't let that fool you. This man is a very, very funny guy outside the cage. But once he steps into the ring, he is a different animal. He switches on like
ज़्यादा पहले 8 मिनट तक कोई बॉल नहीं. स्ट्राइकिंग तगड़ी है, किक्स अच्छी है, ग्राउंड अच्छा है, तो आराम से खिलाना है, बिना चोट के खेलना है, क्योंकि अगले 2 फाइट भी खेल लिए हमें और कोशिश करिए नॉकआउट से फिनिश करिए, ठीक है?
Show the kind of aggression that you only see from a phenom. And Suraj Bahadur is nothing short of that. Physically, he's a specimen. And mentally, he's paid his time. He's given his time. He's taken his time and improved as a fighter. I remember him fighting earlier. He had some losses, and those were fundamental mistakes that he made because of getting overexcited and overzealous. Hopefully, he's changed up his strategy and looks to come out differently. He's been training, initially when he started his career, he's been training under Babajit Chaudhary and of course Super Fight League's Jason Solomon, and that's where he started his entire...
Just wait. Answer fighter.
And he comes from a great background. He's technically, if you look at him, I mean, I'm not saying look at him that way, but he has a little bit of Nepalese blood, and that Pahadi blood translates beautifully into the toughness that he brings to the ring. He's got an opportunity of a lifetime to take Team Pavan Man ahead on the scorecard. He's got an opportunity of a lifetime to secure his place in the Kumite 1 Warrior Hunt and get a chance to become the champ one day himself. I'll bring in the mother aspect once they're both inside and part of it.
And ladies and gentlemen, what do you need to fight a devil in the ring? Well, you need another devil. And coming to the ring, making his pro fight debut from Team Bharat, representing Madhya Pradesh, Krishna Gorilla Payasi.
Here fighters engage with one another. Here fighters treat each other like brothers. And the kind of brotherhood camaraderie we see between Krishna Payasi and Suraj the Devil Bahadur has been nothing short of, well, it's literally filmy, if I have to say. I mean, Krishna Payasi's mother has cooked food for both of them sitting down at the same table. They are literally like brothers, and I don't blame them because they share that kind of relationship. And that's what happens when training partners get together. You fight together, you train together. And this is what makes the contest so interesting. Now, at this point, are they brothers? Do they fight each other the way they would fight two normal opponents with animosity within one another fight each other? I don't know. Time will tell. It can go both ways. Either they tear each other's heads apart, shake hands, and become brothers after the fight, or we could see the start of a new rivalry here. Time will tell. But Krishna Payasi, just because he's making his pro debut tonight, do not sleep on him, has got a 16-fight amateur and semi-pro record. Comes in with a 12-win and 4-loss record. He's undefeated as a kickboxer, and those are some heavyweight credentials. He came in from a very small village. He's a very humble and a soft-spoken guy. But believe you me, this man is a phenom inside that ring. He actually even, in fact, I've just found out that he lives in a temple. Like, I mean, how could you not? I have no words.
Okay, go.
He lives with his brother in a temple. with his brother who's the priest of that temple. I mean, I don't know what to say, whether it's divine blessings or not, but opponents have switched weight classes to avoid him. And I call that divine intervention one way or the other. I've shed a lot of weight. No, I've shed a lot of weight on that.
And
I'm
are
going to
they
mention
ready
that there are moments
to fight? You can see the fire, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing from the blue corner. He stands at 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 70.7 kgs, holding a record of 7 wins and 10 losses. Please make some noise for Suraj Deval Bahadur! And his opponent in the red corner. He stands at 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 70.5 kgs, making his pro fight debut, ladies and gentlemen, Krishna Gorilla Bayasi! And now for the referee.
Fighter, come here. Fighter, follow my instructions. When I say fight, fight. When I say stop, stop. Have you clean fight? Touch gloves. Go back to your corner. Judge 1. Judge 2. Judge 2. Judge 3. Timekeeper. Fighter ready? Fighter ready? Round 1. Start!
in trunks taking on Krishna Gorilla Payasi. And this is an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Both these friends are like brothers outside that ring. And I said one thing before starting off. Either they treat each other like brothers inside the ring, or they treat each other like warriors. And right now, both these guys having a laugh, they're smiling at each other. It's just beginning. The contest is just beginning. But you can see Suraj Bahadur is an absolute animal. I've seen this guy fight so many times. And Krishna has such a decorated amateur record. And ironically, if you see, when I spoke to them, both these guys idolize fighters above them. Suraj Bahadur idolizes Nick Diaz, whereas Krishna, the gorilla, idolizes Conor McGregor.
Stop.
And if you see in history, Nick
Fight
Diaz versus...
nahi
Sorry, that was Nate Diaz. But
minus
the Diaz brothers have a win over the McGregors.
Okay? Fight!
I'll get that. Both fighters touch gloves. There was this stop in. Now, I don't get this. This is the thing. They're smiling at one another, and this is what I had, which is what I feared. Because sometimes when fighters are so close, they can't seem to put their friendship aside. But right now, look at that. You can see Krishna trying to get in Suraj Bahadur's face, and they're trying to egg each other on. But clearly, they're staying tentative of one another. Nobody's landing anything significant. Nothing is really landing as such. Such a highly touted fight. They know what's at stake. Oh, wow. That missed by a cat's whisper. And immediately Suraj Bahadur looks to tie up and take this to the ground. And that's a good strategy, because even though both these men are strikers, sometimes the striking cancels each other out. And it's good to bring in a little bit of grappling into the system, because it makes the opponent wary of what's going to come. If Suraj can establish a grappling game, oh, look at that. Reversal by Krishna straight into half guard. And that's what I mean. Suraj Bahadur is a striker. He's not exactly an established grappler. And now gives up that mount position where Krishna is in top mount. He's in a bad spot. He's doing the right thing by tying up. He's to protect that head, tie up, create a body lock from the bottom, which doesn't allow Krishna to posture up and land some heavy blows or look for a submission. Because the mount position is one of the worst places to be stuck in. But look at this pure power and reversal. The guillotine attempt. He's got the arm in guillotine. It's not quite there. He doesn't have it deep enough. But he needs to realize if he's going to gas his arms out by looking for that guillotine now, or let it go, because right now he's out. And there you go. He's out of that guillotine attempt, and now it's payback time. Krishna has done a smart thing. He's isolated Suraj's left arm. He's got a hold of it at the joint. He's not allowing him to pull that, his right arm. He's not allowing him to pull that right arm out. And that's also the way he's controlling his posture. Suraj needs to take a breath here. He's right in front of his corner. His coach is giving him instructions saying slow down the pace, take your time, land some short shots. There you go, now he's working those elbows. But good job, good defensive maneuvers by Krishna Payasi as well from the ground. He's avoided any major punishment and he's using beautifully well passed. He used that scramble, Suraj used that scramble perfectly. Knee on belly. Here comes the pain, baby. Big elbows landed by Suraj Bahadur, but again he doesn't have control on that base. And Krishna doing such a great job. He's trying to pull a rubber guard there. Now I wonder why that ankle is taped up. Is it for leverage? Is it for traction? Mount for Suraj Bahadur. Now slow and steady. Those elbows are starting to come down. He's right in front of his corner. Hammer fist. Big shots going down. And he's cut him up. He's cut him up with one of those elbows. Those elbows have slashed him open. It's a first sign of blood in this matchup and in this night of fights. Krishna is cut right now. Hammer fist, Donkey Kong punches. And look at the attempts. Krishna is trying to get out from under him, but this is a bad spot. Oh, he snuck out the back door. Incredibly done. What heart shown by Krishna. You know what? Brotherhood aside, they're still standing in front of each other and throwing bombs. Huge knee by Suraj Bahadur. Krishna felt that one. Again, big knees. You know what? Staying on the bottom for so long can sap your energy. And you can see Krishna is hurting here. That's a big cut on his right cheek. It's okay. It's a good thing that it's underneath the eye because cuts above the eyebrow can leak into the eye and cause damage. Huge knee again. And you can see he's gassed right now. Wow, what a round to start this contest. Constant back and forth. And one of the most technical fights I've seen inside the Kumite 1 Warrior Hunt so far.
देख सुन यहाँ आ जाए सुन ले मेरी बात देख यहाँ आ जाए नीचे ग्राउंड में
You can see.
ग्राउंड में खेल हेलो
1 second.
अभी जीत गया एक तरफा
The blunt force from Suraj Bahadur because we said this over and over again. Suraj Bahadur, once he's inside that ring, is not to be trifled with. The power he possesses is that of a middleweight and he fights at lightweight. It's incredible. You can see the ground and pound with a number on him. The doctors are checking in on that cut. The cut shouldn't be much of an issue and I hope the fight isn't called out on the basis of that. But the way Krishna went back to his corner. Now this gets interesting. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go before round number 2. And now I've said this over and over again. I've said this in multiple fights. The damage that you take towards the end of a round, if it's devastating, you carry it into your next round. You carry that pain, you carry that damage that you take.
Okay.
He's not going to come out as fresh as he was. And
come on, out. Up. Push do. Corner. Hold it.
चल यार कुछ ना होता खोल दे
go round number 2.
Back.
चल कुछ ना
Everything's on the stake here. The semi-final
चल
Both brothers still as they try to touch gloves. Referee pushing them apart saying, get ready to fight, boys.
Judge. Time off.
The fans
Fighter
have switched
ready?
here and have
Fighter
started
ready?
chanting
Round
Suraj,
2, start.
as we get ready for round number 2. Touch of the gloves, a sign of respect. But no, look at this. He's saying we'll be friends after the fight. And that's what I was saying. This is going to get interesting now. If Suraj manages to take him down again, it's going to get interesting because the kind of damage that he took on the ground was devastating. He cut him up, big slam. But he landed awkwardly at that point.
Inside.
Here we go, straight. You know, I don't like the referee helping that takedown. He was still there. He could try to posture up from that position. I don't like the referee helping him from that point. Big back to square one. Big hammer fist. And it's a bad spot for Krishna. Krishna used beautifully used the cage to wall walk and separate himself. But this has gotten him into an even worse position. He's back underneath Suraj Bahadur in the mount and Suraj raining down blows. And it's just the start of the second round. Krishna doing everything in his power to scramble underneath, but those shots are getting through. And you can see Pawan Man telling Suraj, stay calm, conserve your energy, conserve the shots, land short shots, because every shot now will drain his opponent. Every shot is taking the will to survive out of him. And you can see that Krishna's body language is changing. He's not as fresh and sprightly as he was. And that's not a function of conditioning, it's a function of damage. That big vet, huge shot. Krishna is trying to say something. I wish he was mic'd up because they're talking to one another. Reversal. Oh, just as I said that. Very nicely done. Great reversal by Krishna and reversing around Suraj Bahadur. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent, excellent, guys.
He's got him in half guard and now Krishna has the mount. The back and forth on this one has been incredible, but it all depends on who's got the more energy, who's got the strength in the tank. And that's what I was saying. A weak base is because he doesn't have the energy to stand there. Suraj Bahadur pulls him in, passes that guard beautifully, slices through that guard. Hammer fists from side control, dropping elbows over and over. You wouldn't think for a second that these men were brothers 10 minutes ago. Right now, it's all for the gold. They want that spot. They want that second semi-final spot. They want that chance to advance in the competition. Big shots and elbows. And now he's got him in. But man, I got to give credit where credit is due. Krishna doing such a great job at these scrambles. He's getting out of harm's way over and over again. But having Suraj Bahadur on top of you is no easy task. Suraj taking his stand. Those short shots paying dividends now. Krishna looking to explode at the right moments, but Suraj got him pinned against the fence now. They're talking to each other. Can someone mic them up because they're talking to each other over and over again. Passes guard beautifully. Clearly, Suraj Bahadur has been working on his wrestling and his ground game because right now he has improved leaps and bounds. But both these men, the grappling, I thought I was going to see a stand-up war between these two strikers. I know.
Elbow mar, punch, elbow.
I wished both these men were mic'd up because I don't know what they're saying to one another. And now heavy shots landing, big elbows and punches. The brutality of this fight. The referee is looking on closely because right now Krishna is taking a pounding again in mount position. Huge shot. Well, they were talking to each other. Oh, huge elbow. Jesus, that was horrible. Man, oh man, Suraj Bahadur is methodically. Oh, wait, hang on. He landed a 12-6 elbow, which was illegal, and I think I saw the referee looking on it. But I think the way this fight is going to be stopped anytime soon. But Suraj Bahadur is beginning to get tired. Slow punches coming in. But has he done the damage already? Hammer fist raining down. Big shots. I think the referee is looking to stop this fight any moment now. Big elbows landing down. And Krishna has taken some time. Again, they're talking to each other. They're nodding, saying, are you okay? Are you okay? I don't know what they're saying to each other. I want to know. I wish they were mic'd up. Trying to escape out that back door. But no, look at the base of Suraj Bahadur. It's just the fatigue of Krishna carrying his weight throughout. I want a weighing scale in that ring right now to weigh Suraj Bahadur because I guarantee he's a lot heavier. Huge shots at the end of the round. Big punches as we come to a close of the second round. Wow! And Krishna's face is a busted up mess. But ladies and gentlemen, remember there's been a point deduction due to a 12-6 elbow. There's been a point deduction. The crowd is going insane behind me. Wow, what a round. And you can see how amped Krishna is. He needs to go back to his corner and get ready. He's just running on pure adrenaline right now. It's adrenaline and just pure adrenaline.
Oh yeah.
Suraj Bahadur looking on, third and final round coming up. One wouldn't believe these two are brothers and been brothers 10 minutes ago. Because right now they are absolute adversaries.
नीचे नहीं जाना है और तेरे को चांस मिला तो तू
They're looking to put
क्यों बातें कर रहा था? बातें करने
They're
के लिए
looking to
आया
do some real damage, and right
बातें
now I
करने के लिए आया
think
माउंट
Suraj,
से।
if somebody
उसने
asks me
देखो
what the
छोड़ा
score is at home, if you're watching, I think it's 2-0 Suraj Bahadur, because even with all the transitions and the reversals, you look at the damage, the story of the fight is shown on Krishna's face. It's the amount of damage he's
ये
taken
गेम खेलना है, जीतना
is
है।
incredible.
ये चोट
Because the
वोट
referee has come
This.
because for a 12-6 elbow, a legal elbow, there's been a 1-point deduction by the referee. He's confirmed it. The referee has confirmed it for me. So now it gets interesting because even if okay, it's a 10-9 round in the first round.
माउंट मिला खत्म करो
That means 10-9 Suraj. In the second round, the
बातें
legal
करने आए यहाँ
move
पे।
would have made it 9-9
Wait,
or
Suraj,
in the favor of his
इधर आ,
opponent.
इधर
I don't know how it's going to go. Both these men are tired. Both these men are gassed. But they are
कभी सोचे
giving
चोट लगने का दूसरा
everything
मैटर
to get ready
है,
for
फाइट
round
खेल ले,
number 3. I think it's 10
एक
seconds.
प्लेयर की तरह,
They've
ये
crossed
दोस्ती
the 1
वोस्ती
minute
बाद में
time.
निभाइयो।
Okay, they've taken too long to finish this off. But here we go. Round number 3. As we get ready, this incredible semi-final decider. The action has been insane as both these boys come.
Back corner. Judge 1. Judge 2. Judge 3. Judge 3. Judge 3. Timekeeper.
There's a
Fighter
time
ready?
and a place for
Fighter
camaraderie
ready?
and brotherhood.
Round 3.
But right now, it's war between these two men. As they get ready for the third and final round, they're battered, they're bruised. The respect is amongst each other, they love each other, but they realize it's a sport. And with the crowd watching and so much at stake in the Kumite 1 Warrior Hunt, they know they're going to put on a show. Crowd chanting Krishna, Krishna, half the crowd chanting for Suraj Bahadur. Is the devil and the gorilla have laid everything out in front of you. And it's now becoming a battle of attrition. Who's going to strike first? Who's going to come forward? Who's going to take that chance? Are they going to go back to their bread and butter? Are they going to start striking? Because I know Suraj is going to look to close the distance. Spinning back kick attempt has got the crowd energized. But now they need to get down to business because they need to change. Krishna right now is losing this fight. He needs to chain combinations. He needs to put together combinations. Not just one big shot. The shots are flashy, they look great, but if they don't land, you waste a lot of energy. Swing and a miss for the leg kicks. Both these men just inches from hitting each other. Both staying tentative. They know what's at stake here.
Action, guys!
Now at this point, now there's inactivity. Because right now they're just looking at each other. They've touched gloves at least 4 times.
Fight!
And I think the referee needs to step in and tell them to get the action up. Are they too fatigued? Are they too gassed? Are they too tired to engage with one another? Does Suraj think that he's ahead on the scorecards? I don't know all of this yet. But right now, if I was in Krishna's corner, I would tell him to press that action right now. Because right now he's losing the fight. Suraj Bahadur is doing his best moving forward. And I think he's 2-0 in the books. But that point deduction can play a huge factor. It'll all come down to who's the aggressor in the third round. We saw it in the last fight. That's a slip. Can he take advantage of that slip? Because both these men are so sweaty. And this will be the deciding moment, that takedown. If Suraj Bahadur can get that trip, that takedown. But Krishna showing great defense. Suraj needs to complete that underhook. But I think Krishna has a body lock on him. He's let go. And now Suraj Bahadur, big knee landed to the body.
Kocho, red corner.
Referee is making sure he doesn't grab his shots. And man, both
Action,
these men are
fight!
fatigued. I've said this before.
Fight,
Look
guys!
at them. Look at their build. Look at Suraj Bahadur's build. He's carved out of stone. He's carrying a lot of muscles, and muscles need oxygen, ladies and gentlemen. They're both looking for that one big hit. Where they're going to get that critical shot, which gives them the KO or the TKO. But they need to start setting up these shots. Jabs, leg kicks.
Fight, guys!
And now, that's the thing. This is what I keep coming back to. Does Suraj Bahadur feel that he's done enough? Does Krishna feel that he's done enough?
Action!
Because if you have to judge this fight of damage, yeah, it's going to go in the favor of Suraj Bahadur. But in this round, it's been more than the halfway point in the third round. and they haven't landed anything significant so far. We've seen one big significant strike. We've seen good defensive work by Krishna. He defended that takedown. But beyond that, we haven't seen anything really. The crowd is waiting, is on the edge of their seats, waiting for that one big shot. But right now, they're just posturing in front of each other.
Action!
They need to figure out what to do. If the referee needs to admonish them for activity. High kick attempt, got out of the way. Now Krishna trying to return fire. Suraj waiting for that moment for Krishna to strike so he can shoot in, change levels and take him down. Spinning back kick attempt. Again, I keep repeating myself. It's the big moves that swing and miss. If you connect those big moves, yes, it makes a big difference. If Suraj can complete this takedown, I think he would have done enough. Big slam into side control. And if he can maintain this position in top position, he will secure this win for Team Pawan and a slot for himself in the semi-finals. He needs to take his time. He's in side control. Beautiful knee to the body. You haven't seen too much of that so far in the Kumite One Warrior hunt. But he's maintaining that top control. He's looking to land some ground and pound with those elbows. See that tactic, the way he's pushing his elbow against the neck. Beautiful knees to the body.
That corner, okay?
Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that does not feel good. And right now, he's landing ferocious knees as we come to the end of the third and final round.
So!
With Suraj Bahadur in third position and what the fight they put on. They put aside the camaraderie and the brotherhood for 15 minutes. But now, they're back to being brothers, and what a fight. They put on a show here tonight. And by God, they really did. Incredible, incredible performances. This fight, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the judges' scorecard.
सुनने में आता है सब लोग एक माउंट मिला खत्म होता है कितना चिल्ला रहे उल्टा कर रहे हैं यार
Just keep talking, he's giving some
Krishna!
background. Let's do a recap. You can see the celebrities in the audience, you can see them emotional at the state of that fight. Suniel Shetty is clearly impressed and he can see the emotion in his face. He certainly feels something for both these warriors. Both Krishna and Suraj have given it their all. They've done everything
Suraj.
in their power to entertain the audience, and that's what they've done. If it was up to me, give them both points, give them both the win, because there are no losers in this fight. But unfortunately, it's a sport. There has to be one winner and there has to be one loser. But what matters now is how much of a factor does that point deduction make? That point deduction can make all the difference. We saw that in the last fight with Shalu Sharma and Lucky Das.
Everybody in this arena, this was a fight to remember. Come on, make some noise. Give it up for the two fighters right here. Friend or foe, there was no mercy. Brutal punishment to the road to perdition, ladies and gentlemen. एक से एक दांव पेच. एक बार जोरदार तालियां बजाएगा इससे पहले कि मैं विनर को अनाउंस करूं. This contest is one to be remembered for the times to come, ladies and gentlemen. And now, it is time to announce the winner by unanimous decision. The Satsport.com winner of this fight is, from the blue corner, Suraj Devil Bahadur!
Suraj Bahadur, the winner. And the sportsmanship.
Come on, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes.
You can see his teammate from yesterday. It's just a sign of respect and sportsmanship between these two men. They gave it their all. They went to battle, but the fight's over. Great respect shown by both corners. It was a great fight.
The heart. इसे कहते हैं जिगर. Anna, what do you have to say about this? और आप बहुत इमोशनल दिख रहे हैं इस वक्त. What are you feeling? What is it?
The winner of hearts from the right corner is Krishna. इमोशनल इसलिए हूं क्योंकि राम लखन लड़ रहे हैं, गोपी किशन लड़ रहे हैं, तो तकलीफ होती ही है. आई एम श्योर उनको भी उतनी ही तकलीफ हो रही है. और मैंने देखा सूरज, आपने दोनों की बेस्ट फाइट्स देखे, लेकिन साथ साथ दिल के अंदर ये भी था कि एक भाई दूसरे भाई को मार रहा है और वो नहीं चाहते थे. प्रॉब्ली आप बेस्ट फाइटर्स, सूरज एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी टैलेंट. लेकिन एक चीज हमें याद भी रखना चाहिए. मैं बायस था इस खेल में, सूरज मुझे माफ करना, मैं बायस था. मैं कृष्णा के लिए रूट कर रहा था, और वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसीलिए क्योंकि आपके पास 17 मैचेस की एक्सपीरियंस थी और उसका पहला गेम था ये. अभी भी उसमें वो ताकत है. और मैं बोल रहा हूं, अगर आप किसी दूसरे अपोनेंट को अंदर भेजोगे, वो डबल फुर्ती के साथ लड़ेगा. दैट्स अ ट्रू फाइटर. मेरे लिए सूरज और बाकी के सारे फाइटर्स मेरे अपने बच्चे हैं. आई वुड वॉन्ट टू सी देम ऑन द वर्ल्ड मैप फाइटिंग. और वो सूरज, मेरा एक ही कहना है कि तुम दोस्त हो, भाई हो, अपने विंग में लेके उसको वैसे ही ट्रेन करो जैसे तुम खुद ट्रेन कर रहे हो. ही इज अ चैंपियन. क्योंकि मेरे लिए एमएमए, देखिए एमएमए फाइट्स भी होता है, शोमैनशिप भी होता है, एग्जिबिशन ऑफ टैलेंट भी होता है. अगर तीनों चीजें नहीं हो तो वो बॉक्स ऑफिस पे कभी हावी नहीं हो सकता. और मेरे लिए कृष्णा सारे फाइटरों में से वो एक फाइटर था जिसने अपना हुनर, अपनी टैलेंट, 360 किक हो, स्लैप किक्स हो, बैक चेस्ट किक हो, उसने जिगर की इस्तेमाल करने की. बाकी मुझे बताइए कितने फाइटर्स ने ये कर दिखाया. सभी ने ट्रेडिशनल खेला, बहुत अच्छे खेले, अपनी स्ट्रेंथ्स दिखाई, लेकिन कृष्णा ने स्ट्रेंथ और स्किल दोनों दिखाए. एंड दैट्स अ कंप्लीट एमएमए फाइटर. तो सूरज कृष्णा वो प्यार वैसे ही रहे अब दोनों के बीच. एक दूसरे को सिखाइए अपनी हुनर, और इंडिया का न सोचते हुए इंटरनेशनली सोचिए कि आप दोनों भाई कैसे हावी होंगे. और आप हावी होंगे क्योंकि आप लोगों में वो बात है, मेरे सारे फाइटर्स में वो बात है, मेरे कोचेस में वो बात है. वो प्यार भी दिखाई दे रहा है, वो पैशन, वो स्ट्रेंथ भी दिखाई दे रहा है, वो खुन्नस भी दिखाई दे रही है. गॉड ब्लेस. मैं रोया, मैं जेन्युइनली रोया आप दोनों के वजह से. मैं ये नहीं चाहता था कि सूरज कृष्णा को मारे, और मैं ये नहीं चाहता था कृष्णा सूरज को मारे. प्रॉब्ली इमोशन है, लेकिन अगर वो भी नहीं हुआ फाइट में तो फाइट का क्या मजा. अगर मैं रोऊं और तालियां ना बजाऊं तो क्या फाइट. So I think as a league also we've arrived in a very, very big way. Hats off to both of you. God bless. एक कहावत है, एक अच्छे फाइटर बनने के लिए मेंटली स्ट्रांग होना बहुत जरूरी है. So when you want to be a good fighters ये याद रखना कि हम ब्रीद इन करते हैं करेज, जिगर, और ब्रीद आउट करते हैं डर, फियर. यहां मैंने देखा ब्रीद इन भी करेज कर रहे थे, ब्रीद आउट भी करेज कर रहे थे. तो ये बहुत ही रेयर केस है. सो Hats off.
Pure joy, pure appreciation. Suraj and Krishna, give it up for them one more time. Ali.
ये है ओरिजिनल मिक्स मार्शल आर्ट। भाई दोस्त रिंग के बाहर और रिंग के अंदर ओरिजिनल फाइटर। वाह क्या बात है सूरज और कृष्णा, सैल्यूट। शुरुआत से मैं और अन्ना यही डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि भाई भाई को लड़ाई करते हुए फाइट करते हुए देखते हुए हम लोग दोनों को बहुत बुरा लग रहा था और मैं भी बहुत अपसेट हो रहा था, अन्ना बहुत इमोशनल हो रहे थे कि भाई भाई कैसे लड़ेंगे, कैसे एक दूसरे के ऊपर हाथ उठाएंगे। बट कृष्णा आपने सहा, मैंने देखा आप चाहते तो आप बहुत सारी चीज़ कर सकते थे, बट आई गेस यू सेक्रीफाइस सूरज के सामने। एंड सूरज आप 17 मैच जीते, आप 17 मैच खेले और अन्ना ने कहा है उन्होंने 0 अभी तक किया है, पहला प्रो इनके फाइट है, तो उसमें भी इन्होंने इतना अच्छा किया है। वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। सो आई कैन टेल यू कृष्णा, यू आर अ कॉर्नर ऑफ इंडिया, मैकग्रेगर, कॉर्नर मैकग्रेगर ऑफ इंडिया। यू आर अ शोमैन, यू आर बेस्ट। सूरज यू ऑल्सो बेस्ट। सब अच्छे फाइटर, बट एक जो लगन, जो चाह, एक अटैचमेंट हो जाती है किसी के साथ में, तो एक इमोशन से बोलते, बट यू बोथ आर गुड, वेरी गुड।